Here are 21 Canva keyboard shortcuts to make your design experience that much more enjoyable and efficient on Canva. Trust me, what you are about to learn in this video is going to make a world of a difference, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe because you know I got the vibe. Let go. Alright friends, let's start with Canva keyboard shortcut number 1, which is my favorite. Duplication of elements, or really anything. So here we have an emoji, and all we have to do to duplicate this is Control or Option D. I'm on a Mac, so I use Command, just putting that out there. And the second way to duplicate is by hitting the Alt or Option key and then clicking on the element itself and dragging it, and now you have a complete duplicate. The next keyboard shortcut we have here is copy and paste. This is pretty self-explanatory. Click on whatever you want to copy or paste. This can be text, this can be a video, a photo, whatever it is. Click on it, Control or Command C, and then Control or Command V, and now you have copy and paste. Alright. Next one we have here is turning on rulers and guides. So in this case, we can go Shift R, and now you see that we have our guides turned on, and I had some guides in place. So I have the rulers turned on and I have guides in place. So this is very easy to do. So all you have to do is click and drag from the panel from the left and stop here or stop there. And if you don't want it anymore, just shift it right out. And you can also click and drag from the top and place that guide wherever you want, or you can just fling it back out and it's gone. So to turn your guides back off, you can do the same thing, Shift R, and the guides and rulers are gone. Next up, we have group elements. So here I have 3 different elements that are not connected, but let's say we want to group them together. So what we can do here is just click and drag across all 3 of them so you can see that they are all selected, and we're just going to hit Control or Command G, and now it is one unit and we can move it around like they're best friends, just like that. Next up we have here is ungroup elements. So let's say they're no longer friends anymore, they broke up, and they don't want to be moved around as a unit anymore. So now to ungroup them, we are going to hit Control or Command Shift G. And now if we click off, now they are separated. So sad. Next up we have the transform text to uppercase. So let's say we want to turn this text box into all caps. So what we can do is Command or Control Shift K, and that turns them into caps, and then you can do the opposite and do the Command Shift K to go back to the lowercase. Next up we have zooming in or zooming out. This is what I use every day on the daily. So I hold down the Command or Control tab and I just simply scroll with my mouse here, and just like that. Next up we have is zooming in and out, but we can do that with our keys. So we can, in this case, click on our page here, Command or Control, and use our plus or minus keys, just like that. Next up we have move element backwards. So let's say we want to move this camera behind the clock without moving the clock. So to do that, we are going to hit the Control or Command key and the back bracket. As you can see, the camera shifted right back. Now let's say we want to move the clock forward without moving the camera. So let's click on the clock here, and we are going to hold the Command or Control key, and we are going to hit the forward bracket, just like that. Next up we have here is selected behind elements. So I have a star on top of a crown, but let's say I want to select the crown and move it to the front without touching or moving the star in front of us. So basically what we have to do is hold the Control or Command key and click until the crown is selected. And what we can do here is go up to this More tab up here, click that, and we can send it to the front, just like that. So this is great if you're working with lots of different elements that are laid on top of each other. So if you have like 5 different elements and you want the last one on the bottom, then you can use this keyboard shortcut to select through all of the elements without disrupting whatever is on the forefront. Now let's go to the next one here, which is resize proportionately. So I have a specific rectangle here. Almost called it a square. A rectangle. It was a square, but I made it into a rectangle. But let's say we want to make this bigger or smaller as this exact shape. So if I were to just do it like this, that means I'm just wrecking this entire shape. So let me not do that. So in order to make sure it's this exact shape, what we have to do here is click on the element, hold down Shift, and now we can resize this proportionately without ruining the dimensions, just like that. Next up we have here is add or remove selected elements. So let's say we want to select these 3 elements and these 2 elements without touching this one or moving this thumbs up emoticon right here. So I'm going to hold my Shift key, click and click and click to select, and now we can move all of these. Oh, I forgot to select this guy. Now we can move all of these without touching the thumb. Or let's say we wanted to unselect this heart eye emoticon right here, and I can again hold down my Shift key and click this to unselect that. You see that? Now we can just move these. So this is a great way to select certain elements that you want to move. Next up we have here is the undo button. So let's say I move the arrow over there, and I accidentally did that and I didn't want to do that. So all I have to do is Command or Control Z and it moves it back. All right, next one is redo action. So let's say I undid this, but then I actually liked it over there. So what I can do is hit the Control or Command Shift Z and it moves it back over there where I like it. Next up we have here is select all elements. Make sure we have this page selected. If we hit Command or Control A, it's going to select everything on this slide as one unit. So that's another tip there. Next up we have a new one, which is magic search. So if we hit the / key just like that, it's going to open up magic search, and we can simply scroll through whatever we need. So let's say I needed a logo real quick and we are in this specific brand kit here, or let's say I needed a sticky note, I can just do it right there. Or if I go back again and I needed, let's say, a pie chart or a bar graph or other certain shapes like here, or we can embed a certain link. So let me go to my YouTube channel real quick, or video, or we can just copy the link from here, go back into here, and now paste this. See, and it pastes just like that. So, or in this case, let's embed a video. So let's just click on this for fun, copy this link here, go back, hit the, I believe that is the /, go back down to embed, and let's paste the link in there, and then video. Oh, chef's kiss, amazing. And that's how you use the / key. All right, next up we have text box, which is really fun, easy, and cute. T for text box, just like that. Next up we have C for circle, just like that. Next up we have R for square, and then you can make it into a rectangle, just like that. Next up we have L for line, just like that. Which Canva keyboard shortcut was your favorite or your new favorite? Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know if I missed any Canva keyboard shortcuts, because the more I know, the better I can design. So now that you know these 21 Canva keyboard shortcuts, be sure to pair what you know in this video with this video right over here, where I show you how to completely navigate the Canva platform, and these 2 videos are gonna make you a Canva champion. So if you're ready, 3, 2, 1, click.